Hey guys, this is Nick. Welcome back to Wisdomsachets. Friends, do you know what is dissatisfaction disease? Friends, commonly I observe that people are very dissatisfied with their life. It's gone to the extent of calling it a disease now. Disease is anything which is actually taking away the joy of your life. So when someone is suffering from dissatisfaction disease, they're actually never happy with what they have. You may have met that kind of people around you as well. Now, what is the diagnosis to find out that we have dissatisfaction disease? Reflect in your past and remember that 5, 6, 7 achievements which you strongly desired, and then remember the time when you achieved it. For how long did your happiness last? Did that last you 1 week, 2 weeks, and then if you started planning another goals and stopped valuing what you had achieved earlier, so that means we are suffering from dissatisfaction disease. What are the causes of dissatisfaction disease? Number 1, we keep on comparing. There'll be always someone else who has something more in one aspect of life in comparison to us. So if we keep on comparing, we'll always be dissatisfied with our life. Number 2, the desires are endless. Friends, there's no harm in having desires, but let's create some sort of fixed set limit of your desires, because otherwise your life will end but desires will not end and you'll always feel dissatisfied. What are the solutions? How can we come out of dissatisfaction disease? Number 1, appreciate your own achievements, not in comparison to anyone else. Right? So do a self-comparison where you actually see your growth in comparison to your own self. That is step 1. Then another thing what you can do is get involved in some sort of humanitarian work. When you'll see, actually there's so much suffering in the world, but when we live in our own shell of egocentrism, we start making big deal about our trivial issues of life. Right? But when we actually help the underprivileged, the kind of happiness we get, even by giving smile to even one person in your life, that'll obviously help that person, that'll help you as well to learn to be content and happy with your own life. Friends, and also some sort of spiritual practices, perhaps do a bit of meditation. Meditation is good because it helps you to look within and teaches you to cherish your life. Also, develop some hobbies, going for a good walk with your wife, bushwalking, hiking, camping, something outdoor, living with nature, because that can take you closer to your inner peace, and when you have inner peace, it's easier to introspect on how good your life is. So my dear friends, identify if there is dissatisfaction disease in your life or in someone else's life around you. Share the message with them, and let's start cherishing for who we are. If you want to change the world, be that change yourself, and very soon you will realize the world around you has changed. Peace and virtue.